Parents may be on edge tonight now that a babysitter has been charged with possessing child porn in Pierce County. Detectives fear she may have also preyed on other children. Prosecutors say Victoria Del Carmen had disturbing images on her phone. The 18-year-old advertised on the website Care.com, and investigators say she may have babysat several infants and toddlers in that area there in Pierce County. Now, the case raises red flags for many parents. KOMO's Joel Moreno live tonight with some of the best ways you can keep your family safe. Joel?
Preston, this is one area where parents don't want to play around. Many have to trust complete strangers to watch their kids, and they're looking for any assurances they can find. Colby Underwood says there's one thing he and his wife keep seeing since they launched their company, Nanny Parent Connection.
Most parents are not running a background check.
Underwood says cases like Victoria Del Carmen's leaves him sick inside, so he shows parents how to tailor background checks to child care concerns. In addition to a federal database search, Underwood recommends checking criminal records from every county where a sitter has lived, rather than relying on recommendations from friends.
Unfortunately, you can't rely on that word of mouth to ensure that your children are going to be safe.
It's also important to ask a child care provider beforehand what the background check will reveal.
A lot of that is just seeing, is this individual going to be honest with us?
Still, there are limitations in what can be learned, and parents need to ask a lot of questions and go with their gut.
A background check does not predict the future.
Now, nanny cameras are another way to monitor your home while you're away. And if your kids are old enough, talk to them about the sitter and see if that feedback raises any concerns. Back to you.
Thanks, Joel. First, King 5's Natalie Swaby has more on the allegations, and we want to warn you, the details of this case are disturbing.
4 counts of possession of child pornography. That's what 18-year-old Victoria Del Carmen is facing.
We've recovered evidence and pictures, and the scary part about this is that we know she was advertising babysitting services.
According to the Pierce County Sheriff's Department, she advertised herself as a nanny and babysitter on Care.com, an online platform that connects families and caregivers. Detectives say they located text messages indicating she recently babysat several children. In a statement, a Care.com spokesperson calls the incident deeply upsetting and says the company has reached out to law enforcement to provide any assistance they can.
What we want to determine is if there's any actual victims out there.
Investigators want to hear from families Del Carmen babysat for.
The concern is that she was in multiple people's homes where there were infants and toddlers. She advertised her services as a babysitter when in fact she's a pornographer. And what she was into was infants and toddlers.
According to court documents, in 2015, Homeland Security agents seized electronic devices from Del Carmen when she was a minor. She was accused of exchanging illegal images with a male. He was prosecuted. The sheriff's office is working to learn more about the old case. As for this new one, Del Carmen pleaded not guilty in a Pierce County courtroom.
We asked Care.com about safety, and the company provided 5 things to know when it comes to finding a caregiver. First, gather candidates, read their profiles about their experience. Number 2, you're going to want to narrow your list by reading reviews about their work and check online for any news articles or information about them. Number 3, interview candidates. You want to do this by phone, then choose your favorites for a face-to-face interview. And number 4, check the references and run a background check. Finally, 5, you can monitor your caregiver by dropping in unexpectedly and also asking neighbors for feedback. Back to you.